did you know there's a place in Budapest where you can travel back in time? Let's go and do exactly that. Come. Today we'll be visiting the Budapest Retro Interactive Museum, which is located right next to the famous St. Stephen's Basilica. It's a place where you can experience part of Hungary's recent history, from the 60s to the 90s, and what the everyday life in socialist times was like. There's a huge collection of items that would spark nostalgia in many of us Hungarians and people who lived in the Eastern Bloc, but can also be interesting for those who were raised in the capitalist side of the world. What's really cool is that there are many ways to interact with the items from these times. For example, there is a kitchen for you to explore that immediately brings back memories.
This is so accurate.
The smell here is just so authentic. Old school.
Because it comes from downstairs.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that burnt coffee smell may came from the bistro under us, but it definitely reminded me of my grandma's kitchen back in the day. Even opening the fridge was like opening the door to the past.
Is that a milk container?
It's a container for the milk container bag.
The challenge with that was that every first glass you poured out, it just collapsed. And then only after that it was stable. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. So it was a mess, so this was useless.
There is also a living room with the old and ugly furniture of those times, along with horrible decorations, yet all of these brought back nice and warm feelings of the times when my family was sitting and watching the television together. Oh, and speaking about the television, you can stand in as a newscaster in a real studio from these times.
This is Staff Cabbage Adventures News. Brought to you live from Budapest. Let's read the news.
Make sure to look good when you read the news, because those gigantic cameras are rolling and you can see yourself on the screen. The collection also includes some old school video game devices that will definitely spark joy for the gamers out there. By the way, the first Hungarian cosmonaut Bertalan Farkas is also being remembered here. Thanks to him, Hungary was the 7th nation to have somebody going to space. There are some cool old cars to look at, and you can even sit in a police vehicle and drive it around the virtual block. Whoop whoop! Or you can listen to old music via the many telephone booths. Of course, not everything during these socialist times were fine and dandy, but the aim of this museum is to evoke the more positive memories people have, and the owners of this establishment clearly reject the ideals of socialism. If you are interested to learn about the darker side of these times, then check out the House of Terror in Budapest. But today we are here to have some fun. And one last thing we can check out is the bistro with old school foods, drinks, snacks and sweets. Like classic hot sandwiches we ate at parties as kids. Or classic Hungarian sausages. There are other cool stuff like sour lemonade powder or sweet chocolate bars like this one.
It's okay. But it's dense.
I like this.
We are not the same.
And one cool drink I had was the búvár, or diver in English. Normally it's with a shot of unicum liqueur. Here it was in jelly form that you can chew at the end.
It does taste like unicum.
But still a fun experience. Oh, and the bistro itself you can visit without paying for entry tickets. This way you can still have a few drinks, maybe grab some snacks and souvenirs, but also get a taste of what the museum offers thanks to the retro interior. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to know more about things to do in Budapest, then check out our playlist. See you guys in the next one, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!